ladies and gentlemen, for the Man United versus Benfica report, please welcome Daryl Johnson.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you to the announcer. Yes, it is Benfica versus Manchester United report from the UEFA Champions League game of the Benfica's ground, which is the Stadio de Luz in Lisbon. As you know already, if you didn't watch the game, it ended Benfica 0, Manchester United 1. So another good day at the office for Man United. But yes, it's another successful performance in the Champions League. And of course, we're known for winning. We've won all of our games in the group so far. It's a good record to have. Obviously, we can't afford to slip up now. We've got 9 points out of 9 in the group, and a win against our fourth opponent. I don't know who the fourth match is against, but I'm guessing it's probably Benfica, or it's probably Benfica again. But it was a successful game. United did what they wanted to do, and that was to get a win. I couldn't say they played like they wanted to. They didn't play that well. Both teams seemed to lay back and just try and play for a point, which you can't do in the Champions League. Obviously, Man United didn't have that many shots. Benfica were trying to annoy us as well. I think both teams in the end got what they deserved. Obviously, it was a one goal game. The goal came from Marcus Rashford, who was actually apparently Man United's best player. Also, Basel won their match at CSKA Moscow as well. And of course, it was Marcus Rashford's goal in the 64th minute. And then Louis Sau got sent off for second bookable offence in the 92nd minute. So you can find the highlights of that game on YouTube. United didn't play well. It was 0-0 to half time. 64 minutes it took us to score. It was a free kick from about 25 yards. That was on the left wing. 25 yards. It was curled. It was heading towards the top corner of the net. Obviously, as the keeper managed to catch it. The keeper caught it, but he fell backwards. He didn't fall, but he ended up running backwards and it went over the line. It still went down as Rashford's goal because it went on target. Obviously, we're playing against Huddersfield Town tomorrow. Not very good performance, to be honest, Champions League wise. It could have had better, but both teams had an equal share of chances. 11 shots to 10. Benfica had 11. But United had 10 shots, 4 on target, which is not far from halfway, but it's not very good, to be honest. And Benfica had no shots on target, which is awful from a team who's won the Portuguese league for how many seasons? 6 corners to 9 for United. And we made the most fouls, and 64% possession. It's decent. We did well. We could have done a bit better, I feel, though. Get mad in the comments. Obviously, we had David De Gea in goal. We had Valencia, Lindelof, Smalling, Blind, Herrera, Rashford. Lukaku didn't really play that well, to be honest. Mkhitaryan and Matic, and obviously Juan Mata, sorry, you do beg your pardon, and Chris Smalling. Obviously we had McTominay coming on 96th minute, making his Champions League debut for Man United. Martial coming on 76th minute, and Lingard coming on the 83rd minute of the game. The referee was Felix Sweyer, there was 57,000 at the ground. It's not a bad attendance. Quite a good amount of crowd from Man United's point of view. And obviously we can take this performance into our next game tomorrow against Huddersfield. I will do the preview of that tomorrow. It will be probably tomorrow morning, you never know. But United did have some scares because obviously Benfica came close in a lot of their efforts. Luckily they didn't get a win, or didn't get a point at least. But Man United are top of the group in 9 points. Basel are behind on 6. Moscow on 3 points, and Benfica bottom with no points. So a 3-point gap between each one. Barcelona also won, and Roma versus Chelsea was game of the week. It was 3-3, fantastic game of football that was. But Marcus Rashford's goal was what gave Man United a good and helpful victory. And let's have a look and see what our next game is, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, our next game is at home. It'll be in November. Yeah, our next game is November. So Wednesday first, Liverpool, United play on the 22nd of November away to FC Basel. Not going to be an easy game that either. But it's a game we can possibly win. So we've got Basel away, a win there, and we are through to the knockout stages. Then at home to Moscow, and then at home to Benfica to finish off the Champions League group stage. And then going into probably February is when the round of 16s come out. So there you go. I'll be back tomorrow with the Borough versus Cardiff, Man United versus Huddersfield, and Bayern against Hamburger SV preview. I'll be with you tomorrow morning, back here again, and I'll see you then. Glory, glory, Man United!